Hi everyone, it's Magdalena, Wolf of Coins. Thank you so much for tuning in. I got a video request from a viewer. Hello Lisa. Thank you for the idea for the video about plants, herbs used in a Polish or more broadly speaking Slavic tradition, because I don't believe it's only a Polish thing. I think that most of these herbs are popular in other Slavic countries as well, but my sources are Polish, so just so you know. So it's Western Slavic area. These two books have appeared on my videos before. I recommend you to check my Slavic pagan stuff playlist, because there are many Slavic themed videos there, and there is a video about Slavic protective magic that I based on this book, so you can check it out. And I also talked about this book in regards of how folk imagination saw Mother Mary or the goddess, like folk tales related to Mother Mary and plants. It's very interesting. Check it out. So yeah, I'm happy I can make a video today. I've been very busy, as I mentioned recently, the baby, writing my book. But yeah, like I think in around 2 months I should be done with the first draft with my newest Polish novel, so I will finally be able to sit down and work on the guidebook for my Slavic themed oracle deck, because I have all the paintings done. I just need to write the guidebook, and then I will start searching for a publisher. So fingers crossed, everything ends well with that. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about at first is, so as I mentioned in one of those videos, I think about this book, Mother Mary, Christian Mother Mary, took on attributes and stories and powers of previous pagan goddesses in many cultures, and so it also happened in Slavic one. So we can assume that many of these like properties of herbs and tales about Mother Mary are really older stories about goddesses. So there is this one holiday to this day really important in Poland, and it's Matka Boska Zielna. So it's August 15th, and it's the Ascension, I think. So in church it's about Ascension, Mother Mary ascending to heaven, and in like folk tradition, it's about the herbs. Zioło. It's an herb, but in general, it's about plants. So another thing about Polish tradition, there is this title. It's Matka Boska. So the priests really try hard to convince people that it's not Matka Boska, so Divine Mother. It's Matka Boża, so it's Mother of God. Like, remember, she's not divine herself. She only gave birth to the Son of God, to a God. But it doesn't work. So actually, it's very popular. It's Matka Boska. So I won't be translating it. I will be just saying Matka Boska, and you know it means Divine Mother. Okay? Matka is mother. So August 15th is the Matka Boska Zielna, so of the plants, of herbs. And on this day, you collect or on the day before, or maybe in the morning. Wait a minute. It says something here. Yeah, sorry for a bit. Oh, okay, I have it. It's here. So the herbs were collected in the morning, preferably when there was still morning dew on the leaves, and definitely before the sunset. And yeah, so the bundle would be traditional. It all depends on the region, okay? It might be 7 or 77 plants that you had to collect, preferably on your own fields and in your own, like in the area around your house. But it could be also like 9 or 12. And in some regions, there wasn't like a fixed number that you should collect, but there are some plants that are like a must-have for such a bundle. I also wanted to say that it was like a very popular, it probably still is, a very popular, some tea, custom, oh, excuse me, dry throat, to burn herbs, and it's called okazanie dymem, so dym is smoke, and it was supposed to protect your household and like your family and your animals against all evil. So you would either make a bundle or a wreath. A wreath was very popular, and then of course in Christian times you had to take it to church on the August 15th, and after it has been blessed in the church, these plants were like a protection against illness and jinxes and everything that is bad. And you would hang the wreath, for example, on your door, or hang the bundle under the ceiling. Just place it somewhere in your house. So yeah, these branches of the plants that were blessed from your bundle, you could also put on your field and on those like paths around it. I don't know the English name, sorry, but you would like place it around your fields to protect it against like vermin and illness of the plants. You could and also against like thunderstorms and like heavy rains and winds. And oh yeah, and you could, to do that, you could take some of the herbs, make them into like almost a powder, and mix it with the grain when you were sowing the grains. So it was there, protecting it from like almost inside. Yeah, you could also, when there was a thunderstorm and you were afraid that a thunder would hit your house or destroy your crops, you would then light a candle called gromnica, and here I recommend my video about gromnica. You can find it on my Slavic pagan stuff playlist. So gromnica is a special candle that you light on important occasions, and also when there's a thunderstorm. So you burn it, and you also place some branches of those blessed herbs next to the candle. Yeah, what else did I want to tell you? Here or here. I have some notes. Yeah, so this is mostly the introduction I wanted to do, and then I will talk about specific plants. So here I have like the must-have plants, and the first one is, I will tell you, oh yeah, because in this book, it's a beautiful book with beautiful illustrations, and what's also great about it, it has Latin names, because to translate all those botanical names, it would take me, well, ages. So I thought if I gave you Latin names, you can easily find them yourself if you need them. So yeah, the must-have in the Matka Boska Zielna bundle was Bylica Piołun, which is Artemisia Absintum. I think it's wormwood in English. I have a picture here. See, it's Artemisia Absintum. Looks like this. And it also has, oh, I will tell you some other folk names for the plants, so you can know a little bit more about its character and how it was perceived by people. This topic is huge, so I only picked some names, okay? So for example, Bylica Piołun, so Artemisia Absintum, it's called zioło panieńskie, so maiden's herb, or zioło starej baby, which is old woman's herb. So you could pick and choose. Another important plant was Artemisia, I believe, vulgaris, which is Bylica pospolita. Wait a minute. Oh, they don't have it here. That's weird. Anyway, it's mugwort, and I use it myself. I have some like bundles that I collected, and it's good for like cleansing and also for dreams. If you would like to have to dream, do some dream work, it's good. So next one will be Dziurawiec, which is St. Johnswort, Hypericum perforatum. 54. Oh yeah, titles of the books. I should have said that at the beginning. W ogrodzie Maryi, Atlas roślin maryjnych, and Magia ludowa z Pomorza i Kujaw. Okay, so this is the St. Johnswort, Dziurawiec zwyczajny, and here you have the Latin name. Okay, this is one of the also really potent and popular herbs used for protection, and it's good to collect it on St. John's Eve, which is, well, around so-called Kupala night. It is summer solstice. Other names are dzwonki Matki Boskiej, so the bells of Matka Boska, or krewka Matki Boskiej, so blood in diminutive, so dear blood of Matka Boska, or krew Chrystusa, which is Christ's blood, because when you break it, there is this red juice in it. So it was good to collect this. There were basically 2 dates for collecting herbs when they were the most potent. It was either August 15th, Matka Boska Zielna, or St. John's Eve, or summer solstice. On that night preceding the solstice, the plants were the most potent. Also the St. Johnswort that was collected on summer solstice would be placed on the parapets of the windows, on the windowsills, to protect against thunders. And then we have mint, mięta, I don't have to translate it, I suppose, sage, szałwia. There are various types of sage in Poland, but yeah, the regular sage that you would use for your cooking would suffice probably. Is there something here? No szałwia, sorry, but you know what I mean, sage. Then krwawnik, which is yarrow, Achillea millefolium. We have it somewhere here. Yeah. So this is krwawnik. The name comes from blood, and here is the Latin name, Achillea millefolium. Next up, another extremely important plant, Dziewanna, which is mullen. I even have 2 mullens in this book, 2 types, filled with small flowers and the big flowers. But yeah, it's the same family. Verbascum tapsus. And the other one is densiflorum. Right, so this herb not only has the name of a Slavic goddess, Dziewanna, but it also used to be extremely important on Gromnica, or Matka Boska Gromniczna, February the 2nd. It's definitely related to St. Bridget's Day on February the 1st. It's also connected to fire. But anyway, I have a whole video on Gromnica, so you can check it out. And yeah, candle wicks, the cores of the candles were made from this plant because it burns very well. Other names of this one are warkocze Matki Boskiej, so the braids of Matka Boska. The decoction of mullen, dziewanna, was used for bathing in, for like everyday girls would bathe in dziewanna decoction to be pretty. So yeah, and it's also, as far as I know, it's good for throat infections. Then we have chamomile, rumianek. No need explaining, right? Nawłoć pospolita. This is Solidago virgaurea. Here. And there is this beautiful photo. See? This is this. And the name here. And one of the folk names is Złota Dziewica, which means gold maiden, as you can see. You can tell by looking here. Then, and it also smells nice. Then, oh yeah, I think it wasn't on the list, but I'm pretty sure that a very potent magical herb is wrotycz. 1, 2, 3. Come on, here. No, it's krwawnik. 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 1, 3. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, this one. So it's Tanacetum vulgare. And it also has a strong smell. Just yesterday I read in one book that it was used as a kind of like a perfume. If you wanted to like smell nice, you would put it somewhere in your clothes. And it also protects against love spells. So yeah. Yeah, then the next one, glistnik jaskółcze ziele, which is Helidonium majus. 59. If you played the Witcher games, you would have probably learned this one because you collect it all the time there. So it's, oh sorry, the name is here. This is how it looks. This is plant that if you yeah, it also has like this really staining dark orange juice. And the name is glistnik is from glista. I suppose it's from this. It means worm. So these are like little worms. And jaskółcze ziele. Ziele is a herb, and jaskółka is a swallow. This bird. So there is a folk belief that swallows use this plant. They give it to their young to heal their eyes. So yeah, its juice, this staining juice I just told you about, is also good for healing warts. And lastly, on my list I have chicory. So you know how it looks like, but it's very pretty. It has those blue flowers. Blue. 102. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Yeah, so other than herbs, you would add also flowers to your bundles, like roses were important, or also gladiola. And other pretty flowers. You would also add even fruit and vegetables, because it's like your crops, so also grain to be blessed. And yeah, what else? What else did I want to say? Yeah, I will turn to this book now. 47. So I translated some because there were no Latin names in this one, so I translated some of these. There are some more instructions on Okazanie, so walking with smoke. So you would use it together with prayer, and you would take this like blessed bundle or wreath. You would light it and then blow the flame, and you would walk with this smoking wreath against the counterclockwise. Okay, counterclockwise. You would enter every room in your house. You could also like observe how the smoke moves, and then like understand which place was the most like full of dark energy or something. But it doesn't say how to tell it. I suppose if it just goes up, it's clear, and if it's like really curling, then there are like bad vibes, I suppose so. So as I said, the time to collect plants, Matki Boskiej Zielnej, Matka Boska Zielna Day, or St. John's Eve, or of course full moon. And they were used both for cleansing and protection. Yeah, what else? What else can I tell you? Oh, this is interesting. I suppose you know it from other traditions too. But before a plant was picked, collected, people would often ask for permission, like silently whispering, or just in your mind you would ask, can I collect you, please? Oh, there was some other thing for collecting those Matka Zielna herbs. These were usually young girls or like unmarried women who did that. Just a detail. So yeah, for cleansing the house, expelling like jinxes, bad magic, and hexes. The most popular plants were, and there is a whole list, but I translated some of them. So it's Bylica, so it's either, it doesn't say which one, but it's Artemisia, so it's either wormwood or mugwort. This one I'm not sure, because it seems it's like a folk name. Anyway, then Mullen, St. Johnswort, bells, bluebells, I don't know, bells, carnations, juniper, kopytnik is wild ginger, asarum in Latin. Lubczyk is levisticum, lavage. Łopian, I don't know. Macierzanka is thyme. Mint, this one I don't know. Aspen, probably branches, maybe with some leaves. And przelot zwyczajny is anthillis, kidney vetch. I have it here. Then przestęp. This is also very common in the Witcher games. So przestęp pospolity is bryony, Latin bryonia. Then rosemary, ruta, I don't remember. Rue, I think it's rue, yeah. Pine, sage, spruce. Tatarak is acorus, which is sweet flag, this thing that grows near water. Verbena and willow. So all these. You could also use przywrotnik or nawrotnik. It is alchemilla, which is lady's mantle. However, so when your wreath was ready and blessed, you would dry it, and then to smoke your house, you would put it on the coals. So you would put it on the coals, and it would, well, naturally smoke, produce smoke. However, there was a side effect to all that, and it could bring the thunder, storm clouds back. So you wouldn't do it when it was too much water already. You would probably use it during drought. Yeah, what else? What else? Yeah, so it was also a practice to smoke your animals, like cows, sheep, and so on. For example, with cows were very important. With juniper, blessed on Three Kings, January the 6th. And then you would use it in case if the animals were sick and you thought that maybe they were hexed. Or in spring, on the first day when you would lead them to the oh my goodness, out to to eat the pastures, and also St. John's Eve, so around summer solstice, and then they were protected against evil witches and that want to take their milk away and stuff like that. So this is mostly what I wanted to talk about today. If you have other ideas, questions, please let me know. I will see what I can do. I thought that, another plant that I don't have on my list, but I thought it's worth mentioning because it's like an ultimate female plant, and you might want to know it's flax. So Len, 67. You see, it has those tiny blue flowers. Linum usitatissimum. And it was also blessed on August 15th. So this plant is strongly related to women, because women would prepare flax and then spin it and then weave with it. So it was a very magical female plant that you should know about. Okay, so I think that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!